Hey, yo, what's good with it, y'all? It's your boy, Mr. Wilson. And you are now tuned in to WilsonBlock 100 Radio. And I just want to say, man, why dishwashers quit their jobs. Part 2. Before you tip your server. Where and how corporate chains fall short in the restaurant industry. Got some advice for dishwashers. I got some updates for y'all. I know I ain't been dropping, new interviews, podcasts, news reviews, interviews, whatever. I ain't been dropping it because, I've been dealing with real life out here, man. And, I've been busy dishwashing. You feel me? It's your boy, Mr. Wilson. So we're going to get into it. First off, I just want to say big thank you, shout out to everybody who, saw the video, why dishwashers quit their jobs. Everybody who commented, everybody who liked the video, and everybody who disliked the video. You know what I'm saying? It was very insightful to see some of the comments that were put there by people that have actually, been dishwashers and are dishwashers. And in a second, I'm going to go ahead and pull up some of the comments, and shout out. I can't go through all of them, man. I left over 100 comments. And this video has been, it's been my most viral video, that did this well on its own. You know what I'm saying? No paid advertisement, no none of that. I just, sent it through my network, the blog, the Wilson blog, the Wilson Block magazine. You know what I mean? I don't even know how you guys, so if you guys are listening to this, tell me how you discovered that video. You know what I mean? I'm almost sure it just came up in your trending topics. But I'm going to go ahead and pull up some of these comments and, let's go ahead and shout out. You know what I'm saying? Boom. Okay. We don't want to hear it, but let us do this.
Hey, yo, what's good?
Okay, hold on. All right, bam. Animal Blood Moon 2 months ago was like dishwasher equals kitchen's bitch. I hate this position. I understand. I feel you very much, man. And then Colin Luo. I love this video. So true. They are just cheap and care about their profits. Selfish. Then you got Sharkman992 a month ago talking about just snapped at a server for not doing their job for me with dishes. Just gave my 2-week notice, and man, I am excited to leave. And I've been, some of the comments I've been seeing on here has really been like opening my eyes, man. Some of y'all talking about y'all ready to quit y'all jobs after hearing this. Listen, man, I'm not going to encourage you to quit your job. I'm not going to encourage you to do anything that's not in your best interest. You know what I'm saying? We just talking about an issue that nobody wants to talk about. You know what I'm saying? And that's why dishwashers quit. You know what I mean? And real quick, I want to catch y'all up with what's going on with me, man. I'm dishwashing, you know what I mean? Making $15 an hour. I make tips every night and every week, you know what I'm saying? And I'm doing better for myself than I ever have with this dishwashing job, man. I just so happened to stumble across a very good dishwashing job. And my job appreciates me. I've been there for maybe about 4 months already, and I still have not one complaint. And that's crazy for me, you know what I mean? Because I'm looking for, if I got a problem, I got a problem. If I'm just disgruntled, I'm disgruntled. You know what I mean? But, I always make sure that I keep a positive attitude. I'm a little burnt out on dishwashing. You know what I mean? It's not so much the hard work as it is having to spend those long hours there. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, you get off, especially if you're a closer. I'm a closer. You know what I mean? And the closers, you know what I mean? It's not like when I was working at IHOP, I get off at 5 a.m. no matter what. You know what I mean? Because IHOP was 24 hours. You know what I mean? But, in my current job, we close, after the bar closes. So, I could be there anywhere from 2:30 to 4, you know what I mean? Before I get to leave, you know what I'm saying? Which it's all good. You know what I mean? Like it's been working. And that's what that is. You know what I'm saying? Big shout out to everyone that's dishwashing, you know what I mean? And just keep it strong. One topic that I want to talk about in this discussion, man, is before you tip your server. Okay. Now I don't want servers to get mad at me, waiters, waitresses. We all know the IRS taxes y'all different because, you make most of your money off tips, and I don't want to stop that. Okay. It's not my intention to discourage people from tipping their servers. I just want to make that clear. Okay. What I want to say, before you tip your server, if you're a customer and you go to a restaurant and you know that you tip, before you tip your server, ask him if they tip the dishwasher. Okay? Like, it's none of your business. It's not. You know what I mean? But I'm speaking up from a dishwasher's perspective. You know what I mean? I can't say this to anybody, but I can say it on this podcast. Listen, if you go out to eat and, listen, man, your servers, you can get, they're nice in your face, but when they come back to the kitchen, man, they be talking shit. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying all of them do, but that is and has been the nature of the job. And that's just the real part of it. You know what I mean? So, a lot of servers think that they're just entitled to tips because that's how they make their money. But when you walk up in a restaurant, you know what I mean, as a customer, you know what I mean, getting ready to eat or whatever, yeah, they're going to serve you like, you just want to eat some food. You know what I mean? There's no law that says that you have to tip. You know what I mean? So, we could say that it's good ethics to tip, which I do believe personally. But there's no obligation. There's no mandation. There's none of, I'm not mandated to tip you. You know what I'm saying? Just don't think you can just give me mediocre service, a fake smile, and your dog and your dishwasher and busser in the back and thinking that I'm just going to tip you, even 10%. I'm not going to tip you. You know what I mean? And here's one thing I believe too. I don't like going to a restaurant and not tipping. At the same time, when I go to a restaurant and I don't get good service, my tip reflects that. You know what I mean? Now, sometimes I just may not have it. You know what I mean? Because I like to at least leave $5. You know what I mean? At least. You know what I mean? I mean at, basic places. Leave something proper. You know what I mean? Especially because as a dishwasher getting tips, man, it's nice. You know what I mean? So before you tip your server, ask them, you guys tipping out your dishwasher? You guys tipping out your busser at the end of the night? Yeah, they straight, right? Your dishwashers are straight, right? Because, listen, that plate that you about to get, right, was cleaned by that dishwasher. And that dishwasher, if he's a hard-working dishwasher, if he's a good dishwasher, made sure that mug was clean. You know what I'm saying? For your coffee, for your whatever you about to grub on. You know what I'm saying? So make sure that, your servers, people that are serving you, waiting on you, hosting you, receiving you, are treating your dishwashers right. You know what I'm saying? Because, we need that support. You know what I'm saying? And then bam, you know what I'm saying? But last thing I will say on that is always tip your servers, man. I mean, not always tip them, but, always do the right thing. You know what I'm saying? If they earned the tip, if you got good service and you got it tip your server. You know what I'm saying? It's very important, man. You know what I'm saying? Because, we're all out here trying to strive. We're all striving. You feel me? And then bam, how corporate chains fall short. Now listen, man, I told you I work for IHOP, Plantation, blah, blah, blah. Listen, man, I'm going to tell y'all where they fall short. You know what I mean? See, when you go, and then Nordstrom Grill. Nordstrom Grill is really what drove the screw in with me. You know what I'm saying? As far as working for corporate chains. And one thing I noticed was that, when they hired me, they asked what's the ThaWilsonBlock magazine and, all of this stuff. And I was just like, man, you don't care, but I'm going to give it to you. You know what I mean? And, when I saw what they did during the day compared to what I did during the day, it was like, at the end of the day, they just can care less. You know what I'm saying? And they got their own issues and what have you. And I understand that. You know what I mean? After all, I'm the one who signed up for the dishwashing position, right? So I got to make that clear too. You know what I mean? However, the job that I got now is a dishwasher working for a local joint. Man, this guy knows how to run a restaurant. Okay. Like, I can't give y'all the full details. You know what I'm saying? But if you heard, the first Why Dishwashers Quit Their Job podcast, you know what I mean? Then, there was a lot of things I listed that dishwashers have a problem with that I don't have to deal with at this job. You know what I mean? I don't have to deal with the grease trap. You know what I mean? I'm entitled to tips. I get a free meal. You know what I mean? And I get some money every day. You know what I'm saying? So, and it's full time. You know what I'm saying? So, I really got no complaints with it. And see, where corporate chains fall short is they think that they can squeeze the most out of their employees. You know what I mean? They feel like they can, listen, if you got people coming to work for you, give them a free meal, man. Give them a free meal. You know what I mean? Don't try to make them have to pay. Like, listen, they're going to pay you, but they're paying you money that they worked for from you. You know what I'm saying? And I just don't think that that's cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to say it's right or wrong, but I don't think that's cool, man. You know what I mean? And I'm telling you, you guys can, you know, have your little policies, and I know you're corporate, so you want to maximize the dollar and the effort and everything. I understand. You know what I'm saying? But when you put your employees first, man, you know, it's really gonna, you know, it really makes a difference. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, corporate chains constantly fall short because they feel like they can give the least for the most effort. And it just don't work that way. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're going to get you're going to get employees that are just like, nah, man, nah. You know, like, they're going to start cutting corners. They're not going to start, you know, doing the job in full. They'll just do the bare minimum, if that, sometimes. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, corporate chains, if you're hearing this, you know what I mean? If you know, franchise owner, you own a restaurant, nightclub, bar, I don't care, man. Listen, treat your employees with the utmost and make sure they have the best package possible. You know what I mean? This will ensure that you're not constantly in the hiring and firing process, and that your employees actually want to be there. You know what I'm saying? Now, the job that I have, I actually want to be there. You know what I'm saying? And I'm so real with it, man. I fractured my forearm a few weeks ago, man. And I still been working it. You know what I'm saying? I still been holding it down with one arm. You know what I'm saying? Closing it down. You feel me? That's Mr. Wilson. That's hard work. That's ethic. You know what I'm saying? But I am burnt out on it, and I don't know how much longer I can go on like this, because y'all know I'm an artist, man. And with that said, I want y'all to check out the Wilson Block magazine. It's a $3 digital download. It's full of inspiration. We just dropped issue 56. And, you know what I'm saying? It's worth it, man. I could talk to you all day about this publication and the inspiration and everything that, you know, led me to create this thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I built it from nothing. I created it from nothing. And for the past 56 consecutive months, you know what I mean? We haven't missed a beat. And, you know, that's to say, man, no employees, no graphic artists, you know what I mean? No, you know, sales manager, none of that, man. It's all Mr. Wilson. You know what I mean? So support your boy. You know, we bringing you real content like this, why dishwashers quit their jobs. And, you know, it's all about that. You know what I'm saying? So advice that I want to give to dishwashers out there, man, is this. If you at a dishwashing job and you're disgruntled, if dishwashing is something that you do, but it's something that you know you're cool with doing, but you just want a good one, right? Find a good dishwashing job. It's that simple. Go on Indeed, update your resume, and trust and believe, man. I don't care where you are in the country. You know what I'm saying? People got to eat, and these restaurants need dishwashers. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, go ahead and update your resume, put it on Indeed, and send it out to a whole bunch of one-click applies. And I'm talking about just send them out. Send them out. Because what's going to happen is you're going to have a lot of jobs hitting you up. You know what I'm saying? And another little thing I want to put out there is that I'm currently in Seattle, Washington. You know what I'm saying? This place currently has the highest wage in the whole country. You know what I'm saying? I come from Pasadena, California, up here to make a little more for what I do. You know what I mean? And if you anywhere in the country hearing this and you want to make the most out of that, hey, if you independent, you ain't got nothing holding you back, shoot it out here. You know what I mean? Get it out here, man, and you know, make decent money. You know what I mean? But my suggestion before you move anywhere, you know what I'm saying, have the job set up. Go on Indeed, send out the resume, link it up right then and there. So, bam, before you leave, you hit the ground running. You run into an interview, and chances are you're going to get it. Because if you're willing to work, man, they're willing to hire you out here, man. And, you know, the money's out here. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I want to share with y'all. Please, again, you know, download the Wilson Block magazine, share it, like it, comment on it. You can view it online for free, or you could download it for $3. You know what I'm saying? The ThaWilsonBlock.net is back. You know what I'm saying? Big shout out to everyone that's been visiting the site. The charts are active. Big shout out to Crystal Tears, who just made the cover of the Wilson Block magazine, issue 56. And, you know, he has a real cool interview in there. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, and then listen, man, if you're a dishwasher and you got a story to tell, man, let's do an interview. You know what I'm saying? I'm now booking exclusive interviews. We could do article interview. We could do audio interview. I do article interviews when you're, not in my region. If you're in my region and we can meet, then we'll do the audio interview. Okay, so it's your boy, Mr. Wilson. Holla at me, man. Let's connect. Let's talk about this. Let's put this on the forefront. We're going to put a dishwasher on the cover of the WilsonBlock magazine one of these months, you know what I'm saying? Who's it going to be? You know what I mean? We want to hear your story, man. I want to hear about, the good and the bad. You know what I'm saying? From your experience as a dishwasher. You know what I'm saying? Hit your boy up, Mr. Wilson at ThaWilsonBlock.net. Yes, that's official. Holla at your boy. I'm not going to drop my phone number, but go to my motherfucking website and download my magazine. That's all I need y'all to do is go to my magazine. I don't need y'all to hit the subscribe button, the bell. I don't need y'all to like, dislike. I mean, you can, please do. Excuse me. You know what I mean? But what I need y'all to do is download my magazine for $3, or you can pay what you want. You know what I'm saying? Support an entrepreneur that's really out here trying to give a voice and a platform for people like me. And so we can, get our voice heard and make an impact. And ultimately just be an active participant and member of our community. You know what I'm saying? And that's the root of unity. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is, man. It's your boy, Mr. Wilson. This is why dishwashers quit their jobs, man. Holla at your boy. We out.